children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Thank you, Ellen. This is really fabulous.
Would that be the youngest if you went out with him? Are you a cougar? Do you consider yourself a cougar?
Well, I'd like to, but, I haven't had the opportunity except when I have a job. And when I have a job, then what happens is that they have to kiss me sometimes. We've discussed this many times.
He knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Over the last couple of years, Justin Bieber has been the center of public crash-outs and emotional breakdowns. At first, we thought it was just one of the many repercussions of early fame, but little did we know that it was something more. Right now, word just got out that Selena Gomez allegedly revealed privately about how it wasn't just Diddy who got to Justin Bieber, but Ellen DeGeneres as well. And when you start to piece together factors like the background of Ellen's stage to bringing up pizza in several conversations, the line between the truth and conspiracy starts to blur out. It has now been exposed that Ellen's name allegedly comes up thousands of times in the Epstein files. And as if it couldn't get any worse, a major headline making rounds online is that she is named as Hollywood's most prolific flesh consumer in the files.
Epstein files reveal Ellen DeGeneres as, and I'm quoting this directly from the posts, Hollywood's most prolific cannibal, that she consumed human flesh. People are sharing distorted images of her face, writing paragraphs about underground dystopias, calling her a vampire. Now,
that information, alongside the time she ordered pizza at the Oscars or discussed it on her show, brings to perspective that her connection to Jeffrey Epstein might not be so far-fetched after all. In case you missed it, here are a couple of times when Ellen compromised herself by bringing up pizza on TV. First is that 2014 Oscars moment where Ellen ordered pizza on stage.
I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza, and so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer? Yes? Harrison? Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Who do you want to talk to?
Then there's that time when she made Harry Styles order pizza.
Harry is wearing an earpiece. He has to say and do whatever I tell him to.
Lifesaver.
Give him a fist bump until I tell you to stop.
Bro.
Another one. Give another one. Another one. Another fist bump, man. Bro. One more fist bump, bro. One more. Bro. Two. Bro.
And that conversation between her and Adam Sandler discussing eating pizza at George Clooney's house as a good day.
Back in the day, too. So we went there and you take a boat, you get on a boat, you cruise down, went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was a good day.
That is a good day.
It's funny.
And this goes all the way back.
Bring that pizza in. Where is it? That's right! Hi! Turn on down! Fantastic!
You see, when this controversy started in 2016, we thought that it was nothing more than a hoax. Another controversial topic planted in society to cause an uproar and set the stage for a political revolution. But fast forward to today, and it is slowly dawning on the world that that conspiracy was the truth after all. The word pizza comes up thousands of times in the Epstein files, in emails exchanges between Jeffrey Epstein and his associates, talks of planning pizza parties in which pizza was better off than the other. But from what we now know from Jeffrey Epstein's private chefs, he was reportedly highly disciplined regarding his diet. Close associates referred to him as a health nut who was meticulous about everything he consumed. His former private chef, Adam Perry Lang, mentioned that Epstein focused heavily on healthy eating, specifically focusing on tofu, salmon, chickpeas, and ginger. Virginia Giuffre, in her memoir about him, stated that Epstein enforced his strict healthy diet on others in his circle as well, insisting that the girls around him eat the same foods. He was is known to be highly meticulous about his surroundings and health. So how exactly is someone like this always planning pizza parties and discussing grape sodas? Unless pizza was a code word for something else, and we now know that it is. And as if that doesn't make Ellen compromised enough, several sources have pointed out that the backdrop of her show bears striking resemblance to a temple that was allegedly discovered on Jeffrey Epstein's private island, Little St. James. The architecture, the blue and white stripes, those palm trees, and the overall feel of Ellen's stage is alleged to be centered on Jeffrey's infamous island, a place where it has now been revealed to be the #1 stop for parties that makes Diddy's freak-offs look like child's play in comparison. And speaking of Diddy, time and time again, he has been reportedly exposed as someone who worked closely with men that overlapped with Jeffrey Epstein's inner circle, men like Clive Davis, who allegedly broke Diddy in, the same way that he reportedly broke Justin Bieber in. Jaguar Wright revealed this in an interview where she mentioned that Usher discovered Justin Bieber and allegedly brought him to Diddy take his place, like lamb to the slaughter.
Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler.
Sources claim that from there on out, Justin was reportedly pandered out to several individuals in the industry, and Ellen DeGeneres' show was allegedly just one of the platforms that facilitated the process.
Justin, we can sit here for a year. Yeah. To wait. You're gonna wait a year? We can talk to each other.
So 22 is like the lowest you'll go.
No, that's not true.
Honestly, I have no limit.
Let's show her this picture that I saw earlier today.
There are even claims that Hailey Bieber's father bought Justin's hand in marriage, and that's why they walked down the aisle so fast, even though Justin still had strong emotional ties to his ex, Selena Gomez, at the time when that happened.
I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure. Were you a believer?
No, to be honest, this is the truth. He was so new that I didn't really know a lot about him yet.
You met him back in 2009 when you were 13 years old. With your dad? What went down? How did it happen?
I know. Sounds like this weird arranged marriage situation.
I know, yeah.
It was definitely an arranged marriage. Like, they set this whole thing up.
In case y'all don't know about it, it was barely 3 months after Selena and Justin broke up before he tied the knot with Hailey. Right now, sources claim that Selena is allegedly out to tell the truth regarding the whole setup. Not just the supposed leash that Diddy had tied to Justin, which made every interview and interaction awkward, but the things that happened behind the scenes. The ones that are reportedly too sensitive and too painful to voice out. Painful enough that Justin shed tears on more than one occasion at interviews and during live performances.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me. And
painful enough for both Selena and Justin to navigate their social circles so tightly that they never cross the same paths or attend the same social events. But as we speak, insiders are alleging that Selena is out to give voice to her truth and reveal the ties that have been speculated on social media for decades. Ties that link Justin Bieber to something that was much bigger than himself before he even knew what was happening. Ties that reportedly climbed the ladder all the way from Diddy's circle to Jeffrey Epstein's. Right now, insiders are spilling all the tea about this, and we'll be right here to scoop it to you, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let us know what you think about this headline down in the comments.